Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Brian.
And I'm Emily.
And
this is Happy Trails. Today we're at a free campsite in Florida in the Osceola National Forest called the West Tower. And we're in the tower.
We're up in the tops of the trees this morning.
Welcome back, guys. So we pulled into this free campsite late last night, probably about 9 p.m. And when you do that, it's always dark out when you get there, so you don't really know what you got yourself into entirely. But this has been a really nice campsite so far.
Yeah, when you pull in, it starts off as just a little field where there's people camped out. You don't really notice much more until we were up in that tower. And we noticed there's tents off in the distance, so we take a hike. And here we are, probably, half mile back from where we were.
So when we were walking back here, there are numerous cutoff spots. All the spots have a picnic table.
Good amount of them have a fire ring too.
Yeah, and the other ones that don't have a fire ring, there are burn patches on the ground, so I'm assuming that you can have a fire where those are already. I would just avoid making your own new spots, just to keep the nature intact a little bit more.
And before you start a fire, there's a lot of pine needles laying around that could spread the fire, which may be a cause of forest fire, so just be safe and move the pine needles out of the way and put your fire out before you leave or go to bed. You don't want to leave it embers flying and who knows, wake up to a forest fire. And it does that. We haven't taken the entire drive down this trail. We're a half mile back and the road keeps going. Doesn't look like there's very many sites past here. There might be. It
might be another exit entrance. I'm not sure where.
Could be an exit out of here, which would make it even more convenient if you're hauling a trailer behind you to not have to turn around in the woods. I think you might be able to just pull right around and get out of here.
And the sites that are here too, you can fit up to a 30-foot trailer, no problem. No problem. Yeah, up front you can do pull-throughs with your trailer depending on where you're parked. Back in the cut back here, they're not pull-through sites, so if you back in, I would suggest backing in so that you can just pull back out.
A couple of them you can pull through, but I don't think it's meant to be a pull-through.
Yeah.
But it probably would.
So where we pulled in at, we pulled off to the side next to where the bathroom facility is, and it's actually a really nice bathroom. There's a give and take shelf in there, a book give and take, book exchange, which I thought was a really neat idea. You don't see that many places like this. They have an outdoor shower. I believe it's only cold water. We didn't use it, but it's pretty well maintained. Yeah.
It's warm down here, so cold showers probably feel pretty good.
Yeah, the humidity, it's But they also have potable water, fresh drinking water. You can wash your hands. They got soap and stuff there for you. And then they also had a little charging station with little USB ports that you could plug into.
Convenient if you don't have power.
Yeah, it was very, very nice. There are trash cans located pretty much everywhere.
Spread out throughout. Plus other porta potties have set up deeper back here in the woods. People don't want to walk all the way up front.
Yeah,
like I said, we're probably a half mile back.
We haven't seen a whole lot of wildlife yet, other than some bugs, and we saw a little lizard.
I want to say it's an anola, maybe.
It looked like it's got the long, skinny front nose. So, but he was so cute. He was climbing the tower.
He was all the way at the top of the tower.
Yeah.
On a pole. You're gonna fall. What are you doing?
It's got those sticky feet.
Yeah, if you choose to go up the tower, it's not rickety, but it's bouncy.
Yeah.
On the way up, so it kind of gets your nerves rattling a little bit. But once you get to the top, it's a beautiful view of over top of all the trees. And supposedly, our neighbors last night told us, I don't know how true this is, but you might be able to reserve and actually camp up in the tower. Don't know how true that is, but it seems like it might have had a forest fire here in the past year or so. It's grown in, but there's definitely black scorch marks on some of the trees.
But there's a lot of greenery, so I can't imagine it happened too frequently.
Right.
Or too recently, I mean. So that kind of sucks. So this is a free campsite that we found on freecampsites.net. We use this site a lot anytime we're traveling and we just need somewhere to stay overnight. You just pull in. Some of them have security that come through and check up once in a while, but a lot of them it's just you come in and do your own thing. Yeah. And then
no reservations, and you can stay up to 14 days.
Yeah.
That's pretty convenient, especially if you're living on the road and need a place to stay for a week or two.
Yeah.
You don't even have to reserve it. You just pull in, park your camp, set up, and enjoy.
This is a pet-friendly facility, obviously. It's
Our neighbor was trying to chase her cat that got out of the trailer a minute ago. I was crawling underneath her trailer trying to help her. Cat didn't want anything to do with me. There is only one downfall, I would say here. Is across the street is one of the neighbors. They must have like a kennel of dogs or something, but non-stop barking.
The owner did yell a couple times this morning to tell them to stop barking, but they are just non-stop. You don't hear it much back here, but up front where we parked, it's right literally right across the street.
So what would you rate this one? I would say 5 smiles.
I would say 4 smiles.
4 smiles? Why would you say 4?
I would take away 1 smile just because of the annoyance of the neighbors across the street. If you're parked up front, I would suggest parking in the back so you don't get that.
All right, let's say 4.5 smiles.
Okay.
4.5.
4.5 smiles.
4.5.
All in all,
do this.
yeah.
4.5.
That works. All in all, it's been a really good day spending time here, so we highly recommend this one. This is an A+ free campsite.
Yeah.
We're so happy that you guys tuned in today. Be sure to check out our Facebook, our Instagram, find us on Snapchat, Twitter, whatever you
all your
fancy.
Social medias.
Yeah. Pick one, follow us, and stay tuned for the next video.
Thanks for coming, and we'll see you guys next time.
Happy trails.